Hello students, today we will discuss about 0-1 knapsack problem, and you already know that what is 0-1 knapsack problem, and to get the solution for this problem you already learned one of the design strategy. That is what? That is the greedy method. Now you are finding the solution for the same problem using branch and bound design strategy here. So you already know that knapsack problem means what? So you have to given n items of known weights and values and a knapsack of capacity W. Find the most valuable subset of the items that fit in the knapsack. You have to place the items. So now that items weight, okay, what are the items you will select to place in a knapsack? No, so those items weight may be less than or equal to capacity. It must be less or equal to capacity, but while selecting the items, value, that is the profit of the item, must be maximum here. That is the problem here, and you are using the word as a 0-1 knapsack here. 0 means if you are not including that item, that one you are representing by 0. If you are including that item, which item you are selecting, no, that item you are representing by 1, and which item you are not select, no, that item you are representing by 0 here. Okay, so that is the problem. And to find the solution using branch and bound, as you already know that based on the criteria you have to set the bound here. So here criteria is what? Maximum profit here. Maximum means what? You have to set the upper bound here. For setting the upper bound, this is the equation you are using. That is UB equal to V. V means value of the items, and capital W. Capital W is the capacity of the knapsack, and small w is the weight of the items. And next you are using one more thing, into V of I plus 1 divided by W of I plus 1. Means what? First you have to find the ratio of values and items. Okay, for each item values are given and weights are given. So now first you have to find the ratio of values and items, value divided by item. So after that, whatever the ratio you'll get, no, that ratio, based on that ratio you arrange the items in decreasing order. Okay, that same procedure in greedy method also I've done the same thing. No, first you have to find the ratio, and based on ratio value arrange the items in a decreasing order. Here also you have to do the same thing here. So this is the example. I already calculated the value divided by weight, and I arranged the items in a decreasing order based on this ratio here. See, these are the items, and weight of the items are 4753 and values are 4, 42, 25, 12. First thing is what? You have to find the ratio, value divided by weight. After that, what are the result you will get? No, that result. Okay, this ratio result must be you arrange in a decreasing order. Based on that, you have to shuffle the all the items here. I already arranged in the ratio decreasing order. Yes or no? See here. First is 10, next is 6, 5 and 4. Our next given capacity of the knapsack, that is the capital W, it is 10. Now first we have to set a upper bound here. Okay, so for finding the solution in the branch and bound, usually we take the help of the state space tree of the best first branch and bound algorithm for instance of the knapsack problem. Here you are using the best first branch and bound algorithm here. So now this is the state space tree. At present I am not selected any items, that's why W is 0, weight of the items. Which item you will include? No, so that weight you have to consider here. At present no items are included, that's why it is 0, and values also no items are included. So now first I have to find the UB here. So for finding the UB, what is the equation here? V. V means what? Value of the item. At present, no items are included in knapsack. That's why it is what? 0. So you substitute that value here plus W. That is the capacity of the knapsack. That is 10 now. That is 10 minus small w. Small w is the weight of the item. At present, you are not included any item. That's why it is 0. Okay, into V of I plus 1 divided by W of I plus 1. So means what it is? What is I value now? I value is 0. No items are included. Then which ratio you have to consider now? I plus 1. 0 plus 1 means what it is? V1. So V1 and W1. Meaning of that one is what? First item value and weight ratio. That is what now? 10 here. So now you take here. So now after calculation 10 into 10 you will get the upper bound as a 100 here. Is it clear now how to calculate the upper bound? Using this equation you have to calculate the upper bound here. Next I'll start including the items in a bag here. Now I have to check all the possibilities. If I include this first item, so then is it possible to get the maximum profit? Or if I not include this first item, then is it possible to get the profit? I don't know. That's why I have to check the both the possibilities here. With one means what? Now I am including means what? I am inserting this first item, okay, in a bag now. So now what is the weight of the first item? First weight of the first item is 4 and value is 40 here. That's why W is the weight of the item. Now we are including first item and value of the first item is 40 here. Okay. So next you have to calculate the upper bound here. So what is V value now? It is 40 plus capacity of the bag is W, that is capital W, that is 10 minus, so item weight is 4 into ratio. Ratio of what? Now I am including the first item means what? I have to take the ratio of I plus 1. So if it is I is 1 means I plus 1 is 2 here. Now I have to take the ratio as a 6 here. So that's 6 here. So if you calculate 40 into 10 minus 4, it is what? It is 6. 6 into 6, 36. 36 plus 40, it is 76. It is the UB. If you include the first item in a knapsack, then you will get the value as a 76. That is upper bound here. Next, without 1, okay, I have to consider here. If I am not including any item, then W value and V value, it is 0 only. Only ratio it changes because now I value is what? Now it is 1. So then you have to consider the I2 ratio. Okay, 1 plus 1, it is 2. Second item value and the weight ratio, that is what? 6 it is. Okay, if I substitute, I'll get the upper bound as a 60 here. Now my aim is what? Maximum. So now I have to select the which UB is having the greater value or maximum value, 76 and 60. So now 76 is the maximum value. That's why I'm not considering this part. Okay, I'll discard this part and I'll continue this part here. Next, first item I included. Next is what? I have to check for the second item. Same thing. With 2, without 2. So with 2 means what? That item you are including. Okay. Sorry, that item if you are included. Next is what it is? First item you already included. And what is the weight of that item? It is 4. So now in the bag, one item you are included and weight of that item is 4 now. If I add one more item, second item, what is the capacity of the, what is the weight of the second item? It is 7. 4 plus 7, it is equal to 11 here. Okay. So, but your capacity of the bag is what now? Knapsack capacity is 10. Is it possible to place the weight of the item as 11 as I told earlier? So now weight of the items must be equal to the capacity of the bag here. So your bag capacity is 10. It exceeds that weight here. So that's why it is not possible. Okay, feasible. So now it is not possible to place this item now. That's why it is not feasible. I'll discard this part. Next, I'll move to this part without 2 here. Now I am not including the second item. If I am not including this, then this W and V value remains as it is. Okay, W4 and V40 here. So next is I have to find the upper bound. Same thing, you substitute the values. V value is 40. Capacity of the bag is, that is knapsack is 10. And W is 4. Now ratio you have to consider. Which item it is what? You are checking for the I values 2. Then which ratio you have to consider? I plus 1. 2 plus 1 it is what? 3. So third item ratio you have to consider, that is 5 here. Okay. So if I calculate, so that is same thing. 10 minus 4 means what? 6. 6 into 5 is what? 30. 30 plus 40, UB is 70 now. Okay. Next, I'll continue this part. With 3 and without 3. With 3 means what? Once again I am including the third item now. If I include the third item, meaning of that one is what? Now I am placing that item, third item, into a bag. So what is the capacity of third item now? Sorry, weight of the third item is 5 here. And already one item you are placed. Which item it is? 4. First item you are placed. So if I include this one, then what is it is? 4 plus 5. Now W becomes 9 here. Value also it adds. Earlier first item value is 40. Now you are inserting or including next item, that is the third item. What is the value of the third item? It is 25. 40 plus 25, it is 65. V value is 65 here. Next is I have to calculate the upper bound here. So for calculating the upper bound, so V value is 65 plus capacity of the knapsack is 10 and weight of the third item is, that is 9 here. You got W as a 9, and ratio of the fourth item, that is 4 here. If you are substitute, you will get the upper bound as a 69 here. Okay. Next you have to check for the without 3. Without 3 means what? Now you are not inserting that item. Then your W and V value remains as it is. Okay. That's why W is 4 and V is 40, and you have to find the V upper bound, that is 40 plus 10 minus 4, and ratio of the fourth item, that is the 4 here. If you calculate, you will get the 64. So among the 69 and 64, which one is maximum now? 69 is maximum. That's why I'll discard this part because it is infeasible now. So now I have to continue this part. Same thing with 4, without 4 here. So with the 4 means what it is? I'm including the next item now. So at present, what is the weight of the W value now? 9. 9 means what it is? Now that capacity, what are the items you are placed in the knapsack now? Those items value is now, it is 9. If I try to insert the fourth item, then weight of that item is what? 3. 9 plus 3, it becomes 12. But capacity of the bag is 10. It is not possible. That's why it is not feasible here. So now I have to check for the without 4 here. So for calculating the without 4, so now you have to take the I plus ratio of the next item. Is there any item is left? No. This is the last item. Then, okay, if it is the last item, then you stop finding the UB now. Directly you take the value now. So the value is nothing but the V at the end. Okay. Last item it is left, and okay. Now at that time finding UB is not necessary here, and you won't get the ratio of the next item because that is the last item here. Then what are the V you will get now? That value only your solution here. So that's why value is what now? V is what? 65. This is your optimal solution here. Value equal to 65 here. Okay. This is how you get the solution for this problem here. And one more thing, with means you have to take as a 1. Okay, 1 here. So what are the items you are included now? First item, that is 1. Okay, without means it is 0. Next with 3, okay, that is 1, and without means 4. Means what? What are the items you are included now here? So now you are included the 2 items. So what are those? First item you are included. With means what it is? You have to take as a 1. Without means 0. With means 1. Without means 0. This is 1 here. Okay, this is 1. Without 0. And this is with 1. Okay, and this is 0. So same thing if I write here. So 1 means what? 1 item, first item and third item you are included. And what is the value you will get if you add up 40 plus 25, 65. See, that is the solution only you got here. Okay, this is how knapsack problem solutions will get, okay, using branch and bound design strategy. Is it clear now? Thank you.